Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day. It happens to be my last day for the Some Assemblage Required Advent Calendar. Yes, I still have one more package to open on the 25th, but since I'm doing the even days with video and MK's doing the odd days, today is my last day to share this with you. And so here we go. I'm super excited to see what we've got. You'd think I'd just rip right in, right? Look at that. Ooh, we have some wood grain hearts. I always love a good heart. Now, yeah, that's kind of a joke between us. MK's not a huge heart fan. I am a heart fan, but mostly, you know, I think a lot of people like hearts. So I'm a heart fan and speak out about hearts on all of our behalf, or all of those who love hearts anyway, behalf, to go and have her make hearts. Like, I bug her about it all the time. But not just because I love them, but because I know a lot of people love them. So I actually want to see what colors they are, because I can tell by this one being a little different colored than that they are going to be different kinds of wood. Oftentimes when she does a pack of 5, she uses 5 different kinds of wood. Not always, but often. Oh my goodness, why is the tape so difficult today? Or maybe I'm just weak today, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and peel them, and we're going to see what kind of wood we have underneath there. That one didn't get all the peeling off. So this is kind of that reddish color of wood. I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty. This one, I think this is going to be our light colored wood. Yep. I love that. That's actually probably my favorite one, but I do like the dark one as well. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of like the pinkish. It didn't all come off. Hang on one second here. Let's get a good. It's kind of pinkish, so we've got a little bit more red and then a little bit more pink. I mean, they're all still brown, but you know, the undertones. Okay, this one's kind of like that one, but I think a little bit different. I think one of them's walnut, but I'm not sure which one. And then I can't remember what the other ones she has are called, but there's the dark one. Okay, so there we go. 5 different hearts that are wood rounds. So I am going to go pull some photos and then come back and create using these. And it is also going to be Woodgrain and Winter, so I will be pulling out some wood grain. I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought I was pulling out wood grain, but once again, I got ahead of myself and was like, oh, look at this pretty paper. And look, I can use these bags. And then I didn't pull out wood grain. So really the only wood grain on here is the wood veneer hearts. And I'm going to owe you another Woodgrain and Winter layout, apparently, because, yeah, that was an epic fail on getting wood grain on here. Although some brown wood grain paper would go great instead of these bags. So, I don't know. Maybe you could take that and interpret it however you want. We'll see if I can get another Woodgrain and Winter layout done for you to make up for it. It obviously won't be today, but okay. So I've got these really pretty doilies that are very wintry. I got those at our Creative Reuse store that is fairly new and open in our area, and I thought I would use them. And then I'm using the paper that actually was given out to us as one of the retreat gifties or goodies. I shouldn't say goodies. Swag from MK. She designed the papers and the ephemera pieces that I am, not all of the ephemera pieces, the little wintry ephemera pieces and the title that says Flakes of Snow. So these were photos taken in Wyoming at the retreat space. These were taken during the behind the scenes tour. Well, the biggest photo there was not taken during the behind the scenes. The rest of it was taken during the behind the scenes tour. The owner was kind enough to take us on a tour of the wing of the home that is not currently open, as well as the attic and the basement, which were really interesting. We've got to learn a lot of details about the building, and there was a remodel done in the early 1900s where they did an addition, and so one of those photos on the bottom left hand side is like a stairway that goes to nowhere, um, because they basically used that stairway as something else during the remodel or the addition. And so yeah, lots of interesting cool um, details about the home. We did go up in the attic. We crawled through the little spaces. You can see the bottom right hand photos, not the bottom right hand most photo, but the other three, those are all in the attic. And you could kind of like, I don't know, squeeze through and go out towards where the dormers were and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it was very cool and very interesting to see. It was really kind of neat to see what her plans could be for the upcoming transition of the basement space, which are the photos where MK is standing and there's like a blue wall. They're going to be turning that into something for the retreat, and I don't know if I'm at liberty to tell you what it is, but it's really cool. And then the original boiler is in the bottom right hand corner, and so that was really cool. It still works on that early, I don't know if it's the original. I guess the boiler was put in maybe in the early 1900s, and so that's when that went in. I guess I'm not really sure. I don't really remember, to be honest with you, but it is very old. It's over 100 years old, and that's what they still use. And then on the left-hand page, you can see the radiators that are super decorative and really, I don't know, just amazing detail on those. So all kinds of cool stuff going on. There is also a photo of the ice box that was in the dining area, where they would put the ice in the actual box, not like a refrigerator. And so that was really cool. Yeah, all kinds of cool things. So I layered up some ephemera. Some of these pieces, the little tag pieces, are from my other friend Trina. She sent those to me in my traveling journal package. And so you're going to see me use those here. And then I'm going to be layering up my wood veneer pieces. Now, I did step away from my desk and forgot to turn the record button back on. This seems to happen a lot, especially when my husband's home and he comes in and talks to me and pulls me away for a minute, and then I come back. So yeah, that's what happens. Also, the new pause feature, I don't know, it's not super new, but the pause feature in the Photos app on the iPhone 16, I don't know which other phones have that. It's definitely not my friend, because I hit pause sometimes, walk away, and come back, and it looks like I'm still on record, but I actually need to hit the unpause button. And so yeah, that has bit me in the butt a couple of times also. So I apologize that you're not going to see all of the putting it together and all of the layering, but you'll see it in the close-ups. It's mostly done here when I put it all together. It's when I go to glue it together, and then I do add in some snowflakes and some labels from the same paper set. So the paper set that MK gave out also had titles, labels, snowflakes, and icons. The icons are the mittens, the boots, the scarf, and then you can see there's like a fence post thing at the top of the screen there, and then there's a bunch of other outdoorsy types of icons. So those were all from her. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this layout came out and how many photos I got on it. I think there's like 15 photos on there. So I think it came out really cool. It took me a little bit of puzzle play to figure out where I wanted my photos to go. That would be in the best interest of getting my embellishments on there. I am leaving myself a little bit of space to do some journaling. I'm going to add, like I said, I'm adding labels, so that's going to give me some journaling space. And then I am going to do some journaling on that background paper, which I know seems like, how am I going to journal on that? I thought I'd use my white pen, but because the papers are somewhat like, they've got a little bit of a gloss to them, kind of like I'm going to say like the paper rose papers, if you're familiar with them. And my white pen would not write on it. So I took a note from somebody who does some art journaling, and I have a fine line applicator, the blue fine line applicator bottle, which I've had in my stash for a long time, and it's had nothing in it. I used to use the yellow fine line applicators for liquid adhesive all the time, and at one point somebody, or maybe I don't know, but bought somehow I got a blue one. I think it was a 2-pack, a yellow and a blue, and I never used the blue one because it's so fine. So I put some white glue in it, I put a little water in there and shook it up, and then I was able to write with it, and you can see the writing there on my background. So just some notes of like, hey, this is the ice box, these are the stairs to nowhere, this is the attic, this is, all of the things. Is it the best writing ever? No, it takes a little bit of getting used to writing with it, and I did not give myself a lot of practice time because I really wanted to get my layout done and get this video up for you. So it's not the most perfect writing, but it works, and I'm happy with it, and it's going to go in my album as soon as I write some stuff on those labels. That is it, you guys. Go check out what MK's got on her channel for today's Woodgrain and Winter. I'll be back again Friday with another Woodgrain and Winter, and I will see you then. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas and a wonderful Christmas Eve today. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.